Don't move. You're still healing.
Where is this? Where am I?
Atlantis. That's what they call it. And this is the dungeon where they keep the prisoners.
How did I get here?
Well, from what I hear, you and Pan got in a big fight. You nearly killed him, but he did manage to drag you here. He stuck you down here and found a nurse to take care of you.
This can't be real. I mean, I remember a giant robot and...
No, unfortunately, it's very real. That robot was Pan. Though I think he was organic once. But that was a long time ago.
Why me?
Well, I don't know the whole story, but I heard about 3 months ago intercessors all over started going crazy. Then a familiar showed up on Erebus's door saying he found a child of the Seven. They sent out a hunting party, which I guess you evaded, but left some blood. And apparently there's something about your blood that they wanted.
3 months ago. Is that when those crazy costume guys chased me and
What are familiars?
They're like paparazzi demons. They're small, have no authority. They just wander to and fro looking for anything they can dig up to trade to somebody with power. In this case, Erebus.
Who is Erebus? What do they mean about a child of the Seven? Is that what you said?
Erebus runs this place. That's all I know. I don't know what it means to be a child of the Seven.
I am impressed that you know as much as you do. I will need to remember that you nosy an intuitive creature. To answer your question, Mary, I built this place we call Atlantis. Though it is pale in comparison to its predecessor of legend, but unfortunately, that once great city was lost with the ancients. Though we hope one day to find it again. My boy, Sethlins, it is nice to see you awake. I should congratulate your caretaker. She did not rest until you were clear of danger. As to your question why now, we meant to collect you in utero, like all the others. But unfortunate circumstances prevented us. And 4 years later, we thought we lost you, since your mother never brought you back home. But then 3 months ago, Vico came upon a small university, where he said he found a ripple. We sent a guard. The Cyclops you defeated, the dogs you evaded, we were most impressed. You have been asleep for nearly 2 weeks. You must be hungry.
I'm not hungry.
I apologize for the girl's death. We decided to gather you when you and she were alone. We thought that you would come peacefully to prevent her from being harmed. We did not anticipate that she would herself fight to protect you. Her death was an unfortunate accident.
An accident is a bruised hip because you dropped a banana peel on the floor. I felt her blood flow from a hole in her chest. I could feel her heart beat, and I felt it stop beating. It was not an accident. She was a casualty of war. A war you started, we knew nothing about. Do not patronize me with your curtsy. Go away.
Well, as pleasant as this conversation has been, in fact, I am not here for you. Elizabeth, your son has returned and is in need of an attitude adjustment. Please, come with me.
Don't hurt my son. He has been through enough.
I have no intention of hurting him. I will leave you now. I am sure you have much catching up to do with your mother.
Who is the girl that he was talking about?
She was a friend.
You were born 2 years after your grandpa died. When our father, your grandfather, died, was like the biggest loss that you can imagine. It was devastating. I think it absolutely charted the course of some of our lives almost differently than what it would have had Dad lived. But we had to go on. Mom did. It was not an easy thing.
Look, I appreciate that you've taken care of me for the last 2 weeks, and I am sorry that they have drug you into the middle of this whole thing, but I really don't want to talk about this, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Nurse, your services are needed. Please, come with me.